Hello and welcome to Jo's Crafty Cauldron, my channel for crafting, collecting and Harry Potter. Today's video is a slightly different video and it's going to be in a slightly different format as well. So, a little bit unusual for me. In the UK, every 2 years in March we have a charity event. For those of you who don't know, that's called Comic Relief, and then every other year they do Sports Relief, which is the same thing, and it's basically a charity that raises money for people in Africa and within the UK, to support them basically in a variety of difficulties of situation, and so what they do is they release merchandise every year, and for Comic Relief that is Red Noses. So it's called Comic Relief or Red Nose Day. So what I've done is I've actually for the last couple of years I have they've done a mixture of sort of red noses. This may be a bit boring for anyone who actually is in the UK and knows what this is, but anyone who doesn't, they do like Lucky Dip red noses. Last year I managed to get the entire set. It includes commons and usually like a rare one. And last year they were in sort of plasticky bags that you could actually, if you were really good, you could feel which nose was in each bag. But this year they've outsmarted me this year because they're in boxes. So I went into my local Sainsburys supermarket, which is the store that does them, and they have them on display like this. So this is a box of 40 red noses. There are, if I turn it around, where's the side with them on? There we go. There are 11 noses to collect. The bulk of them are just common, so you can get those, or they've got two rare. Well, they've got a rare one, which is this green one, which is meant to be like a frog, and then they've got an ultra rare, which is called the Transformer Nose, which basically it's a face upside down as well as the right way up. And all the others are just common. So you've got Nose Diva, Conch Jester, the Abominable Snowsman, Schnoz the Third, the Gnose, Honkus Ponkus, Happy Hooter is the rare one, Wolf Nose, Hairy Nose Troll, and Snufflekins. So those are the selection that you can get, and there is a box of 40 of them. I am now going to hopefully change angles and unbox these and see what ones we have got. Unfortunately, I'm using the most basic of basic editing software for my videos, so unfortunately there isn't a speed up feature. So what I'm probably going to do is I will real time open the first one for you, so you can see what's in it, and then I think the easiest thing to do is I'm going to open a row of noses, and then I'll show you what 5 noses I got in that row, and I'll do that for each row of 5. So it'll be sort of eight stages of nose opening, and we will see what we get. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be another part to this video if it works. So let's see. Anyway, over to the noses. Okay, so we're gonna, here's my box of red noses. I have taken the first one out. So as I said before, I don't have the option to speed up my videos, unfortunately. So I'm gonna open this first one for you so that we can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to do them row by row and then tell you what we got at the end of the row, basically, because also the way I've currently set this up is very awkward for me sitting where I am trying to do this. So each of these boxes apparently converts into like a castle sort of thing for your red nose. Just trying to work out how you open the thing. Is it there? There we go. So the first nose we have is, if we look inside, is wolf nose. So that is the first of our 9. So this does convert into a castle somehow. So we've got sort of doors and windows and all that kind of thing. I think it said that it's a unique castle for each nose or something like that. But anyway, so that's the first one. What I'm going to now do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the next 4 in the box that are in the row, and we'll see what we get out of them. So I will be back for the next row in a second. So in this first row we got wolf nose, we got the nose, we got this one is Schnoz the Third. We got hairy nostril, and then sadly we got a duplicate, so we got a second Schnoz the Third, sadly, but that's a good start. So we've got 4 unique ones that I'm just going to put off out of the way there, and then I'm going to do the first of the second row for you, and then I'll go away again. So there are 40 in here. Just getting into the plastic. There are 40 noses in here. There are 9 commons, as I said before, and then there are there's a rare, and then there's an ultra rare. Oh, so we've got another duplicate there. So that is again wolf nose, sadly. So that's a duplicate of one we've already got. So there are 9 common noses. I'm hoping that in this box I should be able to get all of the commons, but whether I get either the rare or the ultra rare, I do not know at this stage. Anyway, I'm going to go away again and I'll be back shortly. So that turned out not to be such a good row. We got all duplicates. So we got another wolf nose, we got the nose, we got another nose, we got the hairy nose troll, and then we got another wolf nose with a little bit of extra on there. I'm trying to remove that, peel that bit off. There we go. So yeah, so not such a good row there. So we're still on 4 uniques, which is a little bit of a shame. So let's get into the next row. Sorry if I'm a little bit sniffy, I'm all coldy today. I can't get rid of it. This plastic is harder than you would think. I'm struggling. It's a Sunday. Oh, I got excited then. I thought I saw colour. So it is a different one. So that's good. So this is Snufflekins. So it's like a cat type one there. And I'll be back. So I tried to raise this so you can maybe see slightly more. So didn't do too well on that row either. So this was our only unique one. that we got there. I realise now I'm covering the light, so I'm going to come in this way. So we got another hairy nose troll, then another hairy nose troll. We got Snoz the Third, and then we got another wolf nose. So we're doing really well for wolf noses right now, and hairy nose trolls. Nose trolls. Don't know how to say it. It doesn't sound weird. So we're at the halfway point. Can't get into this one. There we go. Thought I'd give you more of a view, but actually I think it's worse. I think I might lower my tripod back down a little bit. It's suddenly gone very dark. That may just be my phone. Oh, we have a different one. So we have a conch jester. There. I don't know what's suddenly going wrong with my lighting. Yeah, I think I'm going to lower it back down again. I thought that was a good idea, but maybe not. So let's lower it while I do it. Oh, I can't get my tripod to work. Means you get less of a view, but at least hopefully I'm not getting any sort of weird lighting issue. So that's the first of nearly our halfway row. So I'm getting loads of these boxes piled up. I'm going to have to work out which one goes with which nose when I'm done. So we've got another unique one for this row. So let's see what else we get. So at the halfway point, the ones we got from this row was the conch jester. We got another the nose, Snoz the Third, wolf nose again, and then we got another different one. So this is the abominable snowsman. So at the halfway point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of the 9 common noses. So that's not bad going. So we're looking for 2 more of the common ones, which, let me look at the packet and see what ones we are missing. So we're looking for Honkus Ponkus, because we've got the Gnose, we've got the hairy nose troll, we've not Scufflekins, we've got the conch jester. So we're looking for Honkus Ponkus and Nose Diva. So they're the common ones that are left. And then we've got Wolf Nose Snoz the Third and the Abominable Snowsman. So we're looking for Honkus Ponkus, Diva Nose, and then we're looking for the rare and the ultra rare. So I don't think we're going to get the ultra rare in this box at all. I think we'd be very lucky if I did. And then the Happy Hooter, we've maybe got slightly more chance, but not a great deal, because the odds on these ones, it's 1 in 840 chance of getting the rare nose and 1 in 8,400 chance of getting the ultra rare nose. So I don't have particularly high hopes on getting the ultra rare, maybe the rare, but we'll see. So let's get into our bottom row of noses. So again, we'll see what the first one in this row is. And it's a hairy nose troll, I think. Yeah. So it's another hairy nose troll. We have loads of him. So let's see what else we get in this row. We're looking for the Honkus Ponkus and we're looking for Diva Nose. So we did pretty well on this row. So, well, other than getting another hairy nose troll and another abominable snow nose, we did right back to back, we got Honkus Ponkus, and we got Diva Nose, which is a little mermaid nose. And then we did get another Conch Jester. So now we have got all of the common noses. We've got 15 noses to go, and we are just now, all of them are basically going to be duplicates unless we've got a rare or an ultra rare in there. So 3 rows to go. Ugh, can't get into it. I've got a lot of plastic wrapping behind me. I think it's good that these are cardboard boxes, but I feel like, because they can be recycled, but obviously all the plastic wrapping that is around them, not so much. So we've got another Snufflekins there. So obviously, as I say, all of these now are going to be duplicates, unless it's the rare or ultra rare. So let's see what we get in this row. So my phone ran out of battery while I was just doing that and waiting for the next lot to come up. So while I was waiting, I sorted out the current noses that we've opened into groups so that we can see how many of each we've actually got so far. So the most common 2 or 3, I should say, is Wolf Nose, Hairy Nose Troll, and the Snoz the Third, with 5 each of those. Then we've got 4 of the Gnos, 3 of the Conch Jester, and then we've got 2 of the Abominable Snowsman, Diva Nose, Snufflekins, and Honkus Ponkus. So that includes the ones that I've just opened. So we've got our Snufflekins, Snoz the Third, Honkus Ponkus, and Diva Nose, and then we got a Conch Jester there. So they are the next 5, so I'm going to put them in their little groupings. Oh, as she takes out the camera while she's at it. So next row, I realised that the reason why the lighting changed was because it got darker in my room while I was filming it. So that's why it suddenly went a little bit weird. So I'm not sure about this setup. What do people think of this setup? Is it actually clear enough? It's very awkward for me filming like this, but what can you do? I might actually try and film in daylight in future, because at the moment I've got just a lamp shining on it. Okay, so we've got another Snufflekins there. Not sure why he's got a crown on, but we'll go with it. So yeah, I don't know if this method works. I really need to get sort of another, while I'm chatting, I'm just going to open this. I really need to get another sort of, I need to get one of those proper lights. But as this is the first time that I'm actually filming like this, we'll give it a go for once, and then we'll see how we get on moving forwards. But this is a bit awkward because I'm having to basically do this around a tripod. So we've got a Abominable Snowsman. We'll do another one. Let's do another one in live action as well. But yeah, I will be doing more videos like this, but I'm actually sort of holding my hands around my camera tripod, which makes it a tad awkward. So I don't know how other people film like this, what their sort of setup is, other than having to hug a tripod. Or if they film upside down, maybe. I don't know. That would probably be the easier option, but I'm not sure. So we've got another Honkus Ponkus there. Right, I'm gonna stop recording for the last two, and then come back when I've done them. So the last two noses was another diva nose, and then another honkus ponkus. So it does feel a little bit like the top row of noses was one type, which seemed to be wolf nose, hairy nose troll, snoz the third, and the gnome, or gnose even. And then this second row has been more sort of the Snufflekins, Abominable, Honkus Ponkus, and Diva Nose. So suddenly we've got lots of Honkus Ponkus. So Honkus Ponkus is actually moving these along, because Honkus Ponkus, we now have more of those than we do of the other sort of lower ones. So we've got at least 3 of each one, so we've got five to go. So I'm wondering if there's, sort of just guessing based on what I can see, you possibly end up with 5 of a number of them, and then 4 of the rest of them, basically. Seems to be about the average. So I don't know if there is any kind of level of commonness amongst the common ones, as in, I don't know if you get what I mean. So we've got the Abominable Snow Nose. Yeah, so I don't know if there's kind of the common ones have more common ones than others. I'm trying to open it where there's not actually any plastic to open. Oh, struggling to get in. So we're down to the last 5. I didn't have any particularly high hopes that we were going to get a rare one, but it would have been nice. So unless it's in this last 4, thing is, one of the rare ones is green, and I keep seeing the green of the sort of the castle linings. So we've got another Snufflekins. So that takes our Snufflekins up to 4 of those. So I don't know if you get, sort of just thinking of future videos of collection things, I don't know if you get a better view, a clearer view of what I'm showing you if I film it this way, versus obviously just sitting in front of the camera, holding things as close as I can to the camera. I don't know which is better. Oh, we've got another Snufflekins. So Snufflekins has now slipped up into having 5 of those. In the box. Yeah, so I don't know if this is clearer view, as I was saying. Possibly is. It seems quite clear when I'm recording it, but it just depends. Oh, I'm getting plastic all statically stuck to my finger out off the camera. But I don't know. I've lost track of it. Oh, look at that. We've got another Snufflekins. So Snufflekins has now taken the title as the most common one in this box. And we're down to the last nose. So let's see what we're going to get in this one. Sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know how it seems fine on camera, and it seems clear enough at the moment while I'm watching it back, but I don't know if that would change when I actually go to upload it, whether it will lose its quality. And then our last one is a diva nose. So sadly, no rare or ultra rare in this box, but I'm not surprised in the slightest about that. I wasn't expecting there to be a rare one, or even an ultra rare. I can't talk anymore, which is a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to have at least got a rare one, but it is one in sort of 840, so I don't know how many noses are produced, and whether that, I wasn't sure whether that equated to one a box or not. So I'm just gonna line these ones up. There we go. So other than Conch Jester, which you can see over here, all of them have at least 4. Conch Jester only had 3 of him, and all the others had at least 4. Snufflekins has come out as the most common in this box, with 6 of him. So we had 6 Snufflekins, 5 of the wolf nose, 5 of the hairy nose troll, 5 of Snoz, 4 Gnose, 4 Honkus Ponkus, 4 Abominable Snow Nose, 4 Diva Nose, and then 3 Conch Jester, which is 9. You can't see that front row. Let me move them all backwards. So there we go. So those are all of the common noses. So those are the 9 commons. I was expecting that I would get all of the common ones in this box. I was thinking I'd be very unlucky if I didn't get all of them. So that's good. I'm quite happy that I've got all the common ones. It would have been, as I said, nice to have got a rare or an ultra rare one, but sadly not. And so now I've just got to decide what I'm going to do with all of these other red noses. So I might see if any of my friends want any of those, and I'll pass them along to them. So the one last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and make the little castle that comes with each one, because apparently, so let's use this one as an example, which is the Abominable Snow Nose. So I feel like we basically reverse what we did to open the box. Sorry, I don't know how clear this is. Possibly. I'm completely guessing. So I'm assuming you just push it in a similar way to how you opened it. Pop the flaps down, sorry. Realised I was doing it out of camera. Then put that down. Push the flaps out the other way. It's very hard trying to make this on camera, so I'm trying to look around the camera, which doesn't necessarily give you a great view. Push those up. Ugh, can't do the flaps. Ugh. Let me take it off camera. I'm going to take it off camera and do it. So, I'm not sure if that's what they intend for you to do. So it's got front door, which actually, if we look closely, oh, it's got a little, is that going to focus? It's got a little family portrait. Sorry, I've got shaky hands, so it probably doesn't help. It looks like it's got a little family portrait there of him. That's quite cute. So you've got the front door and some windows, little face in the window, and some birds on that window. So yeah, so that goes with this one. So I'm probably going to now quickly build up each of their castles, as they're calling them, for each of my noses. And I will get back to you once I've done all those, just so you can have a look at what they all look like. So I've put together all of my little castles. Some of them were really dodgy to make, but yeah, they don't quite sort of, oh, just throw everything everywhere. They don't necessarily go together that well, because you are basically folding them in on themselves. They have like colouring pages sides on them, so each one's different, and it's kind of related to the nose that it comes with, and yeah, so that's all of those. And some of them did have extra bits that could kind of point up and had like roofs and stuff, like Snufflekins has a little roof in there, and some of them have, like, this one has sort of the squared off bits that you sort of get on the towers of a castle, but they didn't seem to work very well, so I've just folded those in on the most part. So yeah, that is all of the noses. As I said, unfortunately we didn't get any rares, we didn't get any ultra rares, but at least I got all of the commons, which was kind of the main goal of this. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I know I've also filmed another thanks for watching clip after this, so you're going to get a double thanks for watching. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye! So hopefully what's just come before worked out alright, and hopefully didn't bore you too much seeing sort of the number of noses that came out. I am recording this little segment before I've actually done it, so I don't know what I got yet at this point in time. So I just wanted to quickly come back on and say thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye!